So Round Rock and Lake Travis here at the season opener. The Dragons knocking off Anderson 3-0 last night of their series opener at Anderson. So back-to-back nights here in the early season. School starting tomorrow. Yep. The action picking on up here. LT versus Round Rock met in the playoffs, and round one, a new season begins. Mikey.
Yeah, no, I think we started a lot of seasons here with Round Rock, both at home and away. So once again, this program seems to reload year after year. They're ultra competitive in their district and made some runs in the playoffs. So I expect a competitive match tonight, Mike.
Here the senior for Lake Travis, over 41 aces in her junior campaign. Center right here in the middle of the floor, set to the outside of Carrington Thornton, and misses the line. They'll say Lake Travis touched the net.
On here at home.
Dan off, it's off here good. Sets it here at Steffens, middle of the floor. Soft touch by Davis. There's the tip on over by Maggie Wheeler, and the equalizer here for point one.
For the 7th out of 8 year in a row of B-Secker carrying that number, but Maggie grabbed her sister's number 15 this year.
Dan Thornton there with a hot send. Wheeler there middle of the floor. Now Gentry Barker's first swing here as a Cavalier. The up there by good. Bumped up here to the right side. Carrington Thornton, all 6'4" of her with a slap back. Barker getting hands on it. Now the swing on over down the line. That'll land the shin of Coach Boren. Hitting air turns into a point here for Lake Travis. A match here to go to make a fool of myself, but here we are.
Oh, good call.
Preseason volleyball, and off the platform there, a Featherstone. She'll get a swing out of the back row. That finds the net. Dan, the Cavaliers here forcing air. Dan Wheeler, 19 aces here. The freshman campaign nearly getting one over. The send by Cordaway Dreyer. Dan Davis here straight up. Boom! Hit by Barker off the hands. Block back out of bounds.
Block out of bounds for Barker.
And welcome back here to Lake Travis Gentry. Her first kill, I believe, as a Cavalier.
Absolutely.
Oh, it is. More things change, the more they stay the same. In-system back set. Chloe's first swing down the line and inside the line. A Lowy by Chloe there for .5. And good to
open plays for the middle and the right side this year for Lake Travis.
And Kayla Reese here on the overpass. Cavaliers quickly getting it going. Maggie Wheeler sends it deep. Recovered up there in system. Quick chance there for Thornton and gets it inside the line. Good transition offense.
6'2", phenomenal player. I think it's going to have an impact, but we're going to need to find that middle play this year.
Wheeler here with a short receive. There's the first touch there by Hannah Satelli. And the swing. Straight up down the line. We'll call it a net here. The second here in set number one for Lake Travis. And,
yeah,
you know, again, I want to emphasize again that I think the ceiling is high. I probably expect the first week or two it's going to take some time for this group to gel, but very talented group, and that includes Sattel, the Florida international commit. Right back in the middle, there's some high hands from the 6'2" Sattel. Try it again. Battered off the hands of Lake Travis, set up there by Davis to Cummings, and tools it off the block. A pair of kills here for Chloe Cummings.
Good swing, nice off the block, great back set. Like I said, I think that's going to be open violations, but in general, pretty clean ball on both sides of the court.
And Dana B. Rio into the net, and here in her first serve attempt was terrific than last year, where outside, right side setter, and we'll see. Boom! There's Gentry with the hammer there on the right side. Number 5 alive here for point number 7.
Yeah, make it look good. Just really good all-around player.
Dan Barker. Now the send off the left hand. There's a denial. There's the roof. There's the block there by Addison Davis. Solo block right side. And .8 here for Lake Travis. Boy, there was like a bunch of points that I had of things like, hey, I'm kind of concerned about this. I wonder how this is going to look. And we'll get to that soon enough. Quick set by Rhea. Right side, Davis. Good first touch to keep the up. Angled and out of play.
I see a timeout here early by Coach on the Round Rock side. It's right now, a couple little errors, but in general, good start.
And set up here right in the quick set. Cavaliers able to keep it on their side of the floor to be a free ball sent by Addison Davis. Picked up by Anderson. Here comes a powerful swing and around the block. Alta Wilson, the senior here for Round Rock. New server Billy Anderson, senior here for the Dragons. Yeah, we could see this one-handed set here by Rio that gets across. They'll call an error.
Yeah.
And points. We really didn't even get a chance to really talk about District 25, but you expect Vandergrift to be pretty strong in that. Soft-handed touch by Maggie Wheeler, the sophomore. Broken on up here by Roundrock. Chance over the Cavs. Boom! There's the send by Sautel inside the line. And point 10 here for the Cavs and the teams. And I'll be really interested to see if that's something that improves here for the Cavs this year. Well, Brio out here on the right side. Davis with a Pavel swing, deflected off the hands. Turn and burn, recovered up here by Steffens. Good touch, Brio quickly. And the timing slightly off there. They tended for Kayla Reese.
Lake Travis.
And there's a send by Anderson. Here middle of the floor, Rio underneath this one. Soft touch, hit off there by Wheeler, deflected off the hands. Dancing off here on the left side, tipped once, back over to Round Rock. Thornton gives a swing at it. And that goes just a little too far at 6 foot.
That was a good aggressive play, bad execution, but look out for her here, I bet.
Boom!
Oh,
Rough.
big block.
Woo! Who got that one? It was Chloe and
Chloe.
Kayla Reese on the right side.
Yeah, Chloe, I think, got that one first set.
All right, great start here for Chloe Cummings here for the right sider. And overpass, leaped on over with Maggie.
Have a little bit of PTSD from a playoff match years ago.
I mean, boy, Mikey, there's not a system play, but turns into a swing by Round Rock. Here comes the touch on over by Maggie Wheeler, the deep coffin corner. And it turns into a swing left side. Dug up here by Barker, set by Davis. Tipped on the way down by Reese. Just can't get over the net. And Round Rock finds point 10. But
her in different spots on the court there. I think that's her third kill probably. Made it look easy on that one.
Dan Wheeler here to Libero for Round Rock. Back set. Wild swing. Cuts it, but just off the line. And
the setter can make a lot of decisions with the ball.
and system here for Round Rock to Thornton with some power. That touched the top of the net. That did not touch a Cavalier. Cavaliers cruising out here to a 16-9 start here.
Pulling away here. I think they're getting better as this set is going on.
Cavaliers showing some confidence now here on the run. A two-handed deep. Popped up there by Steffens. Barker's going to get a swing out of here near side pin. Covered here by Good. Back set behind by Dreyer. And just a little too long in the attempt by Brooklyn Bradley. 17 serving 9, an 8-point Cavalier lead as we begin the 2025 season. Thornton arcs this one on over, batted around here by the Cavs. Barker sends one the other direction, right on the line, baby. Point 18. We had the best few up.
School level.
And a unique transfer because grew up here, knows this team. It isn't just like, hey, who's this really awesome player? Like, these kids all know each other really well. So it's different kind of transfer than you would normally get.
Absolutely.
We'll never complain about the portal ever again on this program. We had our gripes with it in past years, but
we've had a lot going out, but we'll take this one.
We'll take this one coming back in. So
Round Rock's struggling right now. They're just really having a hard time finding the court. They find one there. Figure it out. It's early, but I will say they're a little more undersized than I expected as a team, which is going to be tough in 6A.
Beautiful ball to Barker, but send it just a little too long. Might have been aiming.
9 6-footers. We only have a few. But we have a lot of 5'11", so we'll be fine. But Austin High in particular is going to be really tall on the front line in our district.
Don't believe the Cavaliers have allowed an ace yet. Boom, off the slide. One-handed over, goes off the ceiling. Good save there by Wheeler, but a quick ricochet.
Junior trying to find a way to get her touches is going to be good for this Round Rock team.
Dan Bradley trying to leave the run. As soon as I say that, an ace allowed and here for. Well, we'll see how that. When you get to a team like Austin High that's got a lot of height and reach, how much is that going to matter? We'll see. There's Chloe Cummings. Smacks one over here to the other side of the net off the hands of Round Rock. Shits it out here to the outside. Partially deflected. Steffens able to get to it. Good showing by her. Barker. Boom. There's a Barker bomb near side. And point 20 here for Lake Travis, the first to 20.
As well.
Taylor Reese here with a good send. Off here to the left side and through the block. Well done here by Parker Featherstone, a senior cast. And thinking in the car today, I'm like, what were some of our catchphrases? And it's got to be an ace.
Well, it's interesting. So I think attack our libero and having a little bit of success.
And nice ball there by Steffens off the platform, though set to nobody. Free ball down here to Round Rock. Straight up, soft set, soft touch with the left hand. Straight up by Davis. Steffens here with the bump pass. Bang, there by Barker. Back on in here to the Cavs side. Here comes Cummings. Boom! Right straight down to the floor.
That's great for Lake Travis.
Yeah, confidence is everything, especially, for all of these hitters that Lake Travis can bring to the table. Sent on over here, Rio with the dig. Bump pass here by Steffens. Boom! There by Davis and pulls it off the block, doing what she's done.
Here by Lake Travis.
Rios second time up serving and inside the line. And Diamond Rios says, Cavaliers, meet me in the middle. All right, 23-15, an 8-point Cavalier lead. Straight up from the back line. Picked up there by Addison Davis to Addison Rio. Wheeler here with a tip, vintage Wheeler. Dance swing for the back row by Bradley. A block touch. Wheeler able to get to it. Rio shoots it out here to the outside. Parker, boom. And a good run at it. Now the swing there by Featherstone. Wheeler with a dig. Rio with a touch and hits the net. So just narrowly grazing the bottom of the net. After a quick stoppage, it'll be the lefty Nyla Beauchamp. Sitting here at Steffens. Here comes the swing by Barker. Oh my goodness, a six-pack. This is a Cordaway Dryer. Took one right to the kisser.
I think they might have missed one, but she's got 5 kills already, Mike.
Set point, Round Rock trying to get control of it. Bradley will get a back row swing out of it. Bumped here by Gentry. Set up into the middle, underhanded here by Hannah. And a miscommunication here in front of the net. We'll go to set point number.
Now early in the season.
Vivian is still into the net, and that ends set number 1. Lake Travis.
And go to where I think the father lives in Rouse. So she played Rouse last year. The one that's at Ole Miss. So, anyways.
All right, so another lineup on the floor here for Lake Travis that has used kind of some of these matchups to give players different looks and different alignments.
AV, I heard she likes to fly around the court, so I'm anxious to see her play, Mike.
And over and down. Nice hit out of the middle here by Round Rock. Merrill team, I've heard from some of the parents there. So I said, boy, I'd love to see those guys. So. All right, Barker sends it over on 3. Short. Good touch. Back set. Swing. Roughed. Duran gets a block here for Lake Travis. 2-1.
So we're going to need to develop is a strong tandem blocking as we move on.
Dan Smith there with the send here to the near side. Reese got hands on it, but stuck on the Cavaliers side of the court. But
good touch.
We're not seeing free release. They're getting hands on it nearly every time. Here with the delivery here is Vivian Estelle. Here, jump set by Rio. Wheeler, touch on over. Dan set back the other way. High hands. They'll say it did touch Lake Travis. So a slight touch on the fingertip gives Round Rock point 3. Dan 3 serving 2. The still here to the left side. Wheeler here to Rio. Rio now here to Duran. Down. That's going to be the pipeline remains strong here at Lake Travis. And hey, some nerves there on the opening send.
Yeah. Hey, we like those lefty setters, Mike. We've had
a ton of reps, but I think you can literally go to every position and feel like, boy, we've got players that have the potential to contribute. So 2 of the newcomers sputtering, but not on it. Jump on in and get in the rhythm of it. Wilson here on the run, overpass Thornton with an easy slam of Chama.
And they're waiting. When you're in the rhythm of the game, it's a little easier. So
just getting your feet to the ball.
You're reacting, yep.
And versus, boy, you're just sitting out there on an island waiting to get picked on. Boom. Good dig. Bumped up there by Wilson. Hammered there by Barker. And the Cavaliers close the gap back to 1. Now 5 serving 6 here.
Especially as we get into higher level competition.
Up served by Maggie. Back set sent by Bradley right to us. And about 3 feet.
Well, when she's back at the line.
Dan 6 serving 6. Good touch. Thornton bangs one through, but deflected back off there by Reese and Biesecker. Wilson here sets on up here for Maggie. Angled it over. It's going to be tight to the net. And, well, avoids the Lake Travis touch, but, hey, a little more sip, Mikey.
Yeah.
All right, we got to wait for the vintage call, though.
Yeah.
The classic one, you can only use it so much. All right, picked up here by Wilson. Smith leaves one here. Beautiful ball there to Barker. In between the seams, set back on over the block. Popped up there by Wilson. Wilson now here with a set. Biesecker having to try to change and relocate with no such luck. And it's 0.7. And
get some people in here, see what we got.
And we're going to have a rotation error. Not something you see very often here at Lake Travis, but with this preseason is forward to kind of work the Barrow's face.
I think that Libero is still out, actually.
And, yeah, she's still on it. One-handed dump. There by Wilson. She keeps it alive. Barker keeps it on up, but out of play. Good effort and attempt. They look at 2 key positions in their battery to try to develop. And Round Rock making a run, an ace. Trying to get some separation here for Round Rock, but that's not going to do it. Service error for point 8 here for the Cavaliers. Some very good movement on her serve, as we saw last year. And And the swing of the left side, down into the corner. Well, Lake Travis and Round Rock kind of unofficial rivals. Not total, but there's Barker there with the beach shot, trying to roll it on over to no such luck, and it's point 12. And here comes Addison Rio. Good send there to Johnson. Set on up here on the swing by Bradley. Tick up here by Rio. Bump pass by Wheeler. Set up here for a friend, Gentry Barker. Dan set up here. Transition ball flicked up with the left hand. Barker got a touch on it. Wheeler will slap it at her feet over from the back row. Going close to the rafters. Duran with the up. Barker leaves one here to Addison Davis. It goes angled but misses. All right, 12 serving 9. 11 Cavaliers though leading 1-0. Rio here with the back set. Barker backing up. Gets it between the hands. And now the send back on the other side. Partially put. Steffen's able to get to it. Barker backing up. Harrison through. And it's a point here for Lake Travis.
But you're going to see Gentry make a lot of things happen when there's nothing there to make, and great example there.
And a wall met here by, they said there was a touch by Lake Travis. Up by Addison Rio. Steffens guides this one on over to Wheeler. Hard hit ball angle. Covered up here by Round Rock. Now the swing on the left side. Well done by Johnson. Steffens there.
A couple kills by her. She's come in and given them a spark here. Set number 2.
And Wheeler here with the receive. Back set to Davis. And, just missed. But Coach Bourne giving an applause. I think, hey, that's what Lake Travis wants to be able to do is, hey, if you got a wide open window, set it on here to the right side. Not that one yet. So it'll slowly come back to us here as Wheeler here, low receive. Quick ball there to Rio. Davis, boom.
That was a nice swing.
That amongst her best swings of the night. And
yeah, she's going cross court by AD.
Do we got to wait till district before we get the shoulder shrug? I mean, I've been waiting for that. Boom, hit it deflected off the hands. Nicely done there by Alta Wilson, lefty on the right side. So 15-11, Lake Travis leading 1-0. Battling here in set 2. Rio shoots it out the give and go. Down ball, but just off. And
fast offense. We'll see if we can get that going as the season progresses.
16 serving 11 straight up by Rio. Davis with the monster smack, but recovered and dampened here by Round Rock. The swing, have off-speed roll, gets it down to the floor. No sleep till Brooklyn Bradley. It's Slippery Rock was probably jamming out Quiet Riot. And there's a quick send there by Kayla Reese, sent back over here to the Cavaliers side.
Nice shot.
And nice ball here to Davis. She waits for it. Round Rock once, twice, 3 times over. Hits the pin. Point Cavaliers.
Yeah, that's a
fun. School not even starting till tomorrow, but we're already in mid-season mode practically. Thornton there with the left-handed touch.
Good hustle.
Secker to hustle and get to it. Wilson gets it here to the other side of the net. Here comes Round Rock. Slide by Thornton. She can't get it over. Point Lake Travis. Had a lead yet in the set, but Round Rock has played well, but the Cavaliers starting to emerge. Tipped over by Thornton. Back set by Wilson. Linden gets a good hammer at this one. Once, twice, 3 times by Thornton. And missed. Serving 17. Here comes the sophomore Wilson. One-handed set. Thornton. Well, going to run into the net. And they'll call it 4 touches. And Tatum Wilson, 5'9" setter. Here comes the tip on over. Well timed and executed. Alta Wilson. Set a nice game here thus far. And set it here to Smith. Here comes Wheeler on the approach. Tip shot. Cash money here for point 16. And Dan Wheeler here with the send on the right side. Good. Giving it right on back here to Bradley down the line. Scooped up here. Nice dig. Now the approach to Barker, going for it, deflected, going on into the seats. The Cavaliers here within 1. Nostradamus Mikey.
Better out-of-system hitting team than we've been in the years past, so I'm excited to see that.
Good try to connect here in the middle, and that timing, well, actually throws off like good matcher thus far. And an error, and well, a rotation error again at the on up. 3-point lead here for the Dragons. Received by Barker. One-handed set. Mistimed. And
net, Round Rock.
Called net on Round Rock.
We'll take it. 5% win that set. And that's it's held true, I think, over the years in high school as well.
And there's a good butter set, but Johnson just a bit too far. And now Lake Travis within 1. 167 serves, 11 of them are aces, but a lot of movement. That is different. Block Nation here to tie it at 20 for last year. And I think actually Lake Travis as a team Had a very high serve percentage, not a ton of errors, but served about 92%. And hitting error here on Round Rock. Years ago, we had Anderson and Buda Johnson in this district. And there's Steffens there with the ace. Cavaliers here with 2 points of separation. Steffens with some magic.
Swords.
And Steffens here with an impressive showing. Set on here to Johnson. Dug up here by Wheeler, right of the money. Here's the turn. It burns. Slap back by Thornton. Up in the air. Just at the net. Snuck right on down. Getting a hand on it. In the 2 matches last season, has got a chance here to put a little pressure on. Back set there. Boom! Lyndon B-Sucker. Float like a butterfly. Sting like Lyndon B-Sucker.
Some scrappiness from his team early. I like Mike.
Addison Rio. And, well, we're getting another rotation error this time on Round Rock. You'll have to give me the point number 1. Here comes the senior Addison Rio. Here, middle of the floor, set up here in the middle, deflected off the hands of Lake Travis. Steffens with the up. Rio here with the set. Gentry Barker inside the line. Counted up, point set 2. Here for Lake Travis. Barker with an emphatic finish. And the Cavs lead 2-0. Here in this best of 5. Women's University. She was actually named NCAA All-American. And
nice. She is going to be a senior. She might have a year of beach, but I don't think she's going to take it, so she's going to be a senior.
Oh, mama!
Whoa, what is that?
The wheeler in the sky keeps on turning, Mikey.
There you go. There you go. You got the call. You had the original wheeler on and right on cue at the 10-foot line.
Wow. I didn't know Maggie had that in her.
Yeah.
So great to see Jams there. She's back in the Austin area. That she's going to enjoy the heck out of seeing her little sister play. And boy, I really love seeing Jams. So
indoors, she hasn't decided yet, but she's probably last year at beach.
That Arizona State narrowly missing the NCAA tournament. Contreras going to enter her junior season for Texas Tech. Liliana McCura, redshirt junior season as well there for Kent State. Boom, there's the first swing there by Haven Jennings. Swing there from the back row there by Bradley, popped up by Wheeler. Set up here by Davis. Whammy right there by Gentry Barker.
Yep.
So there's some crossover there. Kate Haley still at MIT. Dan here for Round Rock as there's the attack. Nearly past the line. Davis quickly getting it. Boom! Wow. Set it right at Thornton and said, see, you can handle this. The Air Force now moving into dental school.
Nice.
And she just got engaged.
Nice.
So life just keeps on moving, Mikey. Boom. Deflected off the hands there by Jennings. Straight up in the air there by Sawtell. Here comes Barker. And just relentless here. Well, like Mad Dog, Maddie Williams. She was actually playing at BYU for rugby.
Yeah.
I would not want to be on the other side of Maddie on that. So, all right, Thornton here with the answer. Here to tie it up at 4 as.
Hear how the interview went with the original Wheeler.
Yeah, that was impromptu. I wondered if Jams was here, or here comes Haven Jennings from the right side with some elevation and some punch. Best hitter, but there's an ace.
Out of warehouse.
Any team that's going to be coached by Miguel Saenz is going to be really good.
Absolutely.
I mean, he will get the most out of them. It's just like, okay, but what do you have here? Boom, there's Gentry Barker with the stack and the smack and the kaboom. Listen, yeah, she's close to getting 1,000 total digs and kills in a career already as a junior. And especially at this level, too, where you're generally surrounded by really good teammates and brought the full speed, now brings the half speed, and Sawtell is
we got Steffens later in the season.
Yeah, I don't know if they ever pass one-handed down here for Maggie Wheeler. And
15-wheeler. Make it look easy.
I mean, it happens for baseball. It happens for. It's also the birthday of Cassidy Erie today. For legend, former Tampa national champion. There's Johnson with a big swing, though. And touch back on over here by Sawtell. Great dive to save it. Johnson's been heating up. She'll try to land it there with the tip, and they'll say that got wind. And
played with another Lake Travis player down there as well.
Happy birthday again to Trey Matula, our super producer and area leader here at Texan Live. So it's a day of celebration as there's Maggie Wheeler getting it to the other side of the net here for point.
Our offense, and that was a trademark of Lake Travis years ago that I think we're going to see coming back this year.
And a beautiful ball, but denied. Chloe Cummings and Sawtell there. Yeah, that was one of my big question marks. Okay, I'm like, all right, how are we going to be defensively? Really well last year, and I mean, they have at least in the early going, giving you some optimism as they're hustling, they're running, they're stuffing to try to get underneath this one, and no such luck. But fun team-building activities that everybody seems to like each other. If you win, that also helps lift everybody's spirits.
Absolutely.
Bump pass there by behind. Bubba is still as now donning at the libero jersey here for Round Rock. Quick set in the middle. There's a smack deep, and there's Brooke Birchall. You're off the send there to Bradley. Deflected off the hands. Her and Mimi Clark, players that stepped up big in some big games. So brothers and sisters unite. And Chloe, no chance at that one. I believe
that here, if they're going to have any chance of coming back in this match. Running out of time, Round Rock.
And received by Birchall. Maggie going around the block. Got a touch and gets it down to the floor. I mean, that was an incredible year. And oh, they're starting able to erupt.
Heading down the stretch here.
Cavaliers trying to get out in 3 and get ready for the first day of school tomorrow. And well overpassed and
right where you want them, but she not most times she doesn't spend a lot of time. It's just quick in and out.
Boom! There comes the send by Haven Jennings that turns into a kill here for Lake Travis. When there were teachable moments last year when it was like, hey, we really need to get better at this. So I think this group, they're going to have some teachable moments, but
let's see if Round Rock can come back in here.
15 to 12. 12 serving 15. A rare. Not too often here. It's been pretty good and receive, and they'll try it out again this time. Right on the money here to Davis. Back set. Sets up here for Haven Jennings. Right straight down. Great take by Bradley. Over on 2. Somebody touched the net, though.
Yes.
There, let's say Lake Travis touched the net.
Yeah, it's rotation.
I mean, we saw that happen a lot with jams, and they would just try to send it at her, and it'd just be like it would be the exact opposite. There's a screamer. Great dig. There by Alta Wilson. Tip shot down. Parker Featherstone. Wilson got that one.
Oh, Wilson's Army, Wilson's War coming back here, Mike.
And right now, service on her left eye. So
still, yeah.
I feel for the kid because she put herself right in the line of fire, and it's too bad. Boom. There's a hit by Featherstone. Recovered here by Lake Travis. Davis with soft touch. Hammered here by Sautel to commit the Florida International. Here comes the send back the other side. Angled up, picked up by Steffens.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Court.
No advantage without a fight. Going to survive. Okay, here's Davis trying to quick set in the middle. Somehow gets it over there. One-handed save by Steffens. And the Cavaliers will get it over on 3. Into the middle, straight up. Here's a left-handed tip. Chance of the Cavaliers to flip the floor. Barker. Oh, got a touch. Got a touch.
Good play.
I missed this, Mikey, so much. Let's serve. Gets across. And here's a smack by Barker. Good save there in the back row by Schneider. And the approach by Featherstone into the net. Ties it up. Now it's 17 off the hitting error. 7, 5, 8.
Yep.
Kind of hitter that, I mean, you really got to get airborne to get over the block. She does this time off-speed roll to pull the Dragons back to point 18.
Yeah, and I will say that's
the Dragons trying to force set 4, and very impressive here in set 3. And Maggie Wheeler to be joined by Tatum Wilson and Gentry Barker. And off landing at the floor. Barker on the serve. Steffens just underneath it, and everybody. And the junior, Georgia Pinter.
That's all.
Dan too far.
Could put him in harm's way. We'll see.
15 aces last season here for Birchall. Send over there, down the line. Bumped up here by Brooks. Sets up beautifully here for Maggie with a screamer here on the near side. The aces are here to stay here at LT.
That was a great bump set. Oh, that was out.
Absolutely. Here on the right side, two-handed over across the net. Wilson here with the set. Punched down over here by Barker short. Back set. Wilson has been heating up. Dug up there, going towards the Cavalier bench. Cummings sets it here to the middle of the floor. And a free ball back deep. Chance here for Round Rock. Right side, it hit the pin. Point 21 here for LT. Birchall, a solid DS here at stepping into her senior season here for Lake Travis. A little mislocated, but now Cummings has a chance to push this one. Little backspin, but missed the line. Can we get this guy for playoffs? Playoffs. All right, 20-21. Here comes Cummings again. Smacks it down the line. And the up. Vivian is still just not able to redirect it back into the court of play. It'll be all day Addison Davis. Overpassed. Return to sender. Dan Thornton. Whammy. Round Rock trying to take it to set 4. Anybody's chance here in set 2. It's given here to Maggie with a left-handed touch. Yes, sir. Point 23. Charissa had a little bit of run last year. Got 10 aces here for the Cavs. Back set. Here comes the swing by Bradley. Through the hands. Deflected off the back of Amy Clark. 22-23. 23-22. Serving 23. Cavaliers now send it off and hits it on through. It's Haven Jennings. For point 24, the Cavaliers have a chance to go for the sweep here and the road opener. And with Christy Dreyer here to gather her team here in a circle to try to slow down this Cavalier train. Diana here to send this here for the match point. 24 serving 22. Bumped here in the middle of the floor, going out to the right side of Featherstone. Almost found its way to the floor, saved by Urissa. Game, set, match. Satelli lands it down here for point 25. Cavalier volleyball is back. And they got a 3-0 sweep here on the road to Round Rock. Step 1 of the preseason. Cavaliers win. Cavaliers win. And, I think as this preseason schedule escalates that, hey, we're going to get some good teams this weekend. The John Turner Classic. Come
Absolutely.
back, beat Johnson. Then the following week, Cedar Park. Then the following week, Cornerstone. So, I think to take care of business here tonight against Round Rock, very encouraging signs. What did you like the most? What did you like to see improve?